Come with me to Sprouts. And then I'm gonna make banana bread. Stick around.
I almost forgot my husband and daughter.
Okay. Babe, don't laugh.
Hi again. Thanks for coming with us to Sprouts. We've been home for a little while now, and I'm gonna bake some banana bread. It's my favorite recipe. Everyone loves it. It's so moist and delicious. I have some not too old bananas, so I might add a little extra sugar because I just don't think that these are going to be sweet enough. We don't really like to eat them when they're all bruised like this, so we got to get rid of them. I'm going to use my favorite recipe. As you can see, it's filthy. It's called the Moist Banana Bread Recipe by Natasha's Kitchen. I'll link it in the description. It's amazing. The only thing that I do differently is I don't use walnuts or raisins. In a case like this, I do add more sugar. So I've already preheated my oven to 350. I'll show you my ingredients here and everything that you need. Okay, so here are the ingredients. You'll need 3 very ripe bananas. Mine are semi-ripe. You need half a cup of butter at room temperature. I definitely didn't microwave mine. You'll need, so it's asking for 3/4 cup of sugar. I like to use, so like I said, because these bananas are not totally ripe, I'm gonna use a little extra sugar. So what I'm gonna do is instead of 3/4 cup, I'm gonna use 1 full cup of sugar. It'll be half cup of brown sugar and half cup of regular sugar. 2 eggs, 1.5 cups of flour, all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of salt. My butter is salted butter, so I used 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of vanilla. This is my favorite vanilla. Measure it with your heart. So the recipe calls for walnuts and raisins. We don't do that. Semi-sweet chocolate chips. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees now. All right, so to begin, we're going to cream together the butter and sugar. So here's my butter. Butter going in. Sugar, you need a cup. Half a cup of packed brown sugar. Going in. Half a cup of white sugar. And then we cream it. You just mash it up. I don't use like a machine for this recipe. This is also a hair up activity. Whoops. I'll show you what creamed together means to me. I've got to get the rest off of the spoon, and then we'll just keep mixing it up a little bit more. The rest off the spoon, you can just use another spoon. Don't do it. Beautiful. See that? Perfect. Next, we're going to mash the bananas until the consistency of applesauce. And I'm not going to use another bowl for that. I'm just throwing them in there. 1, 2. This recipe, I like to call it my famous recipe, even though I didn't make it. But actually, the first person to make it in our house is my sister. And I started making it, and I make it much better than her. So now it's my famous recipe. So now, take your fork, and you're just going to mash. Mash, mash, forking it. Mash, mash, just like that. I'll show you guys also. Mash, 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 just like that. Not everyone knows how to bake. Like, some people just don't have time for that, or they just don't know how, no one ever taught them. So this is what I would do when you're mashing. And you're just like, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Everything's going to get baked together. So mash, mash, mash. Every time I reposition the camera, it's in a different angle. Get all your anger out. I'm not really angry about anything today. Should I start a fight with my husband so I can mash this quicker? So this is the consistency we're working with right now. Now we need 2 eggs, 2 large eggs. I only buy a large egg. So does anyone buy small or medium eggs? I only buy large eggs. See if I can do this with one hand. that one. Whisk with the same fork you used to mash the bananas. It's all going in the same bowl. And I don't like to wash dishes. That's my mom and my husband's job. And now we're just going to whisk, or not whisk, well, I guess whisk. It doesn't say whisk, no, it says mix. So I'm gonna mix. It just looks like that. In a separate bowl, whisk together 1/2 cups of flour, or 1.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then add to the batter. I don't do that, but I do sift it, and I think that kind of mixes it anyway. Take this guy, balances really nicely. Just place it there. 1.5 cups, 3 1/2 cups. So when I do it like this, I kind of catch like less than it needs, or else the batter is going to be really thick and it'll be like a thicker bread. So I always use a little less. So that's 1, 2, 3. I already had the baking soda and the salt to pour that on top of the flour. So that's all the flour, that's the baking soda and the salt sitting on top. And then you're just gonna tap, tap, tap. And I'm gonna get my human tripod so that I can show you guys. Okay, my human tripod is recording. And you just do, 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 do. And then you just kind of like press away like the clumps there. Do, do, do. All done. So while my human tripod is still here, I'm going to make him work. So now we're going to just mix this in. Mixy mix. Make a beautiful batter. Scrape all the sides down. And that's what you should be looking for. Okay, so now all we have to do is add the vanilla extract, and then my version, the Michelle version, where we add chocolate chips. A lot of people do it, but this recipe comes out so good with the chocolate chips. You have to add that. You have to. Measure with your heart. Mine's like empty. It says 1/2 teaspoon. That's probably about 1/2 teaspoon. I would have added more. All right, so we'll mix that in, and then mini semi-sweet chocolate chips. Don't add too many, or it's just gonna be really fudgy and chocolatey in a bad way. It'll be kind of bitter. Maybe we should measure these. I'm gonna start with like a 1/4 cup. I think it needs a little more than that. Add another 1/4 cup. Okay, that's perfect. So we'll do 1/2 cup. 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. This is what we're working with. See how beautiful that is? Nice words of Kimberly Watts. If you don't follow her, I love her. Salmonella. I dare you. Oh my god. Clean spoon with other spoon. Baking is so fun when you don't wash the dishes. You gotta try it. Like 10 out of 10. Don't wash your dishes. Leave them there. Have someone else do it, and you're gonna like want to bake every day. So that's a little hack. Hack number 1, live with your mom. Hack number 2, live with your husband. Hack number 2, 3, don't ever do dishes. I made them a baby. Why do I have to do dishes? All right, so I'm just kind of scraping down the sides. I have this loaf. It's does it even say on here? It's like a regular sandwich loaf. I'm guessing it's like a, it says 9.25 long, 5.25 wide, 2.75 deep. It might be that. I'm a regular size human. See? Forearm length. I have short arms. Ooh. ASMR. Banana bread. I'm gonna scrape the rest of this. No drop gets left behind. Don't look under my microwave, okay? Don't private under there. And I'm just smoothing the top. Salmonella, come and get me. So this is what we're working with. Ooh, did actually say a greased pan, but there's half a cup of butter in this. It's fine. It's fine. Also, this is my first time making it in a loaf pan. I usually use like a cake pan, so I hope it turns out okay. Now it's going in the oven. Pray for this to come out right. This says it cooks for 1 hour at 350 degrees. It's 350 degrees for 55 to 60 minutes. So I'm gonna still start at 40 minutes just so I can take a look at it and see where, if it gets too dark on top, I can add aluminum foil, but I'll let you guys know if that happens to me. So let's go. I'm not showing you my oven. It needs to be clean. All right, I scratched my nose. It's in. There she goes. Wish her luck. Now we wait, and my husband's gonna go do the dishes. You're gonna try banana bread. You're gonna try banana bread. Are you gonna try banana bread? Say hi. Where's your tongue? Okay, this is after 40 minutes. I can kind of see it's starting to get pretty dark around the sides, so I'm going to cover it with a little aluminum foil. Kind of tented it like that so it's not touching it too much, and it's not ready yet. It's still really jiggly, so I'm going to leave it an extra, well, I'll probably leave it an extra 10 minutes at this point and check again, and I'll let you know. Okay, we're looking good. Time for the toothpick check. She's clean, so let's let her cool off before we cut into her. Back. We actually took her too long of a break. Just got back from the park. Here is our beautiful banana bread. Gorgeous. It smells amazing. So I'm going to try to take it out of it. I said don't look under my microwave. Don't look under there unless you're gonna clean it. Perfect. It's not stuck. Oh, it's not stuck at all. Is it coming out of it? All right, let's try this side. Okay. Ah! Baddie edit. Look at how beautiful. Now, she may look a little dark, but that's just all the delicious sugars. Here I go. I'm gonna cut a dainty, my size piece. Everyone, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful banana bread. Human tripod. This is the butt piece. This is so good. Like, it's so moist. Make this recipe. Make this recipe. But, sorry, chocolate. You might eat the whole thing. I might eat the whole thing. Did you give some to her? No. Sure she likes it? You want a piece for you? It's better in like the loaf, right? Let's see if Hannah wants it. Good bread. What do you think? Nom 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 nom. Where's your tongue? Thanks for watching. And if you like these kinds of videos, subscribe, be my friend. Come on.